Hello everybody, ConeDodger here. Welcome back to Automation, the car company tycoon game. Today I am here to announce a new build-off competition. We are going to make use of the new exciting automation to BeamNG car exporter and bring that element into a build-off competition. This one is going to be purely for fun. There is no prizes on the line, and the judge will be me. So that's mainly why I don't want to do any kind of prizes or anything, because this is totally up to my judgment. And why is it up to my judgment? Because this is a subject that I am very, very interested in. We are going to build the concept of the next generation Dodge Viper. The Dodge Viper is a car that has always been very important to me. It's something that basically got me into cars and was my first love of the automotive world. So the fact that the Dodge Viper has gone away is quite a sad thing indeed. So what I want to do is have everybody build what they think the quote-unquote 2020 Viper would look like and what it would be like. You are going to go into game. You can use any mod you like, but you are responsible for letting me know which mods you have used on the car. You can use whatever mods you like though, as long as they're in the workshop, which most of them should be. And you can do whatever you want. Whatever you feel like the next generation Dodge Viper should be, you build it, you send it to me, and I will pick 10 of those cars out of automation to take over to BeamNG, and I'm going to give them full road tests and give them a full gauntlet of scores over there and choose the best Dodge Viper example. As well as, once I have ended the competition, I will show my own personal 2020 Viper build. I have here a very rough draft version of one so that we can go over some of the rules and restrictions. There's going to be very little here. The Viper is the essence of excess. is a good way to put it. So there's really a sky's the limit situation here. One rule: sports compound, no semi-slicks. If you put semi-slicks on your car, I am going to change it to sports compound and do no tuning beyond that, so you darn well better have them on there, because you never know what might happen to your car once I change it. And that's it as far as restrictions. You want your year to be on 2020. You could make it earlier if you want, but you're only hurting yourself basically if you do that. The in-game scores are not going to matter. I am going to be ignoring the in-game scores. However, watch these, because they're going to help you build a better car. At the end of the day, I think a car that scores well will probably also score well with me. But you're also going to want to be taking your car into BeamNG and seeing how it drives, because if you just make a car in here that looks okay and scores okay, but then in BeamNG does not drive very well, you might be taken by surprise there. And again, just because the Viper has always been what it was, doesn't mean your future version has to be that. All the rumors are that the next generation, if there is a next generation, will be much more Fiat/Ferrari-like than it was previously because of, the whole Fiat situation. Also keep in mind that Hyundai has interest in buying the FCA group or merging with them, so maybe you could throw some Hyundai influence into there. It's all up to you. It is all up to you. I will release my build video on the same day that the competition closes, and then it will take me a few days to go through the entries and release a video based on that, and we'll go from there. So let's go over the things you need to know. How do you enter? You need to build your car, and then in the main inventory menu in this screen, you are going to want to go to Export Car Save File. I do not want your BeamNG car. I don't want this version, I want this version. And it will go there, it will save a .car, and then I can open that car in automation. and you will send that email to ConeDodgerYT@gmail.com. In your subject line of the email, just say Viper Build Competition entry, and then your name or username. Whatever name you put in there is the name I'm going to use most likely in any videos it's featured in. You have from now, obviously, until Friday midnight Cone time, which is Eastern US time. I will put the different times on the screen, and you have until then to get your email in for your entry. And like I said, if you choose to use mods, I need to know which mods you used. If you used a modded body, if you used modded fixtures, I need to know which ones you used so that I can make sure I have them. If you use mods on your car, keep in mind you are at much higher risk of having things not show up than people that use the vanilla fixtures. There's a lot of things you can do with the vanilla fixtures. You can be very creative with them, so don't feel like you need to use mods to do well. The only pride on the line here is getting your car to be one of the top 10 that I choose to take over BeamNG and give reviews. Like I said, there's no prize on the line here this time because of the way I'm doing this, and this is pretty experimental. This is the first time that I've done this, and I think this is the first time that most of us have done anything like this, so we're gonna see how this goes. It should be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait to see what you build, and I can't wait to drive 10 of your cars around the automation test track in a multitude of ways and decide which one is the best. So once again, you have only one limit. You must use street tires, you must build a 2020 Dodge Viper concept car, you must export me the car file and send it to ConeDodgerYT@gmail.com by Friday midnight Eastern. In the body of your email, if you use any mods, let me know which mods you used, and I'll do my best to make sure I get all of them. I'm going to go through and subscribe to pretty much every mod on the workshop to try and make that not an issue, but there might be something out there that you use that I wasn't looking for. Alright everybody, I'm going to get to work building my 2020 Dodge Viper. You get to work building your 2020 Dodge Viper, and I look forward to seeing your entries. But until then, thanks as always for watching, and I will see you next time.